Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Mid-Rank Madness. This is a game between LECOQ and Ballad on Bel'Shir Vestige, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is Ballad from NaCl, which is salt, right? That is the chemical composition for salt. And in the top left side of the map, we have the blue Terran player. It is LECOQ, which sounds very French. Possibly trying to say LECOQ as well, but we're going to call it LECOQ. LECOQ, which sounds like Coca-Cola, which is a little bit less, risque. This is MidRank Madness, my weekly examination and sometimes more often of gold, platinum, and diamond level games sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. This is a gold level game that was sent to that address with the subject of Mid-Rank Madness. The best ones will be chosen by screeners, and they will be cast. I get many, so do not feel sad if I didn't cast your game. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Find ones that are interesting, right? I do like them to be at least 13 to 15 minutes long. I do like them to have weird stuff in them. Nidus worms, carriers are always fun. Broodlord's fine as well. If you do proxies, that also makes it interesting. I'm just saying, if it's a very standard, like, here's my 2-base Marine Marauder Medevac all in against Zerg, I won. I'm probably not going to cast that one. Going to be honest. It might be very impressive. It might be very good and the best game you've ever played, but if it's not interesting in some way, I'm probably not going to cast it. All right, so Hatch first or Hatch second here for Ballad. Actually, second. It was a pool first. No, it wasn't. Hatch first. Hatch first against the Terran player. And LECOQ is going. Is he going? Shoot! Is he going 3 Rax Reaper? He might very well be going 3 Rax Reaper here. I mean, it looks like he is, but this barracks is just not doing anything right now, which is a problem. What is? It is, oh my gosh, I get to use a Reaper group name for the first time in what feels like a month. Alex is going to be so happy. All right, let's see here. Not Reaper names, Reaper group names, which are here. Okay, been wanting to use this one for a while. The State Farmers. After Bill's wife caught him on the phone once again during the night with Jake from State Farm getting insane quotes on car insurance, they started arguing day and night. And one day they had enough and decided to get a divorce. The end result was Bill's wife getting half of everything, and now she's basically Captain Zerg. So him and his buddies decided to suit up and hunt down his ex-wife and rescue the dog and everything else she got in the divorce settlement. All right, so this is Bill. Bill and his friends. Basically, his marriage died thanks entirely to State Farm, but he doesn't blame State Farm. He blames his wife for that. And the Reapers are coming, man. At this point, if you see 2 at this stage of the game as a Zerg, just be aware this is going to be a 3 Rax Reaper, man. This is going to happen. 3 more in production. The KD8 charging. This is looking extremely well for, what are they called again? The State Farmers, as they're just absolutely ripping all of these lings to pieces. Yeah, the State Farmers. That's not that they're employees of State Farm, but nevertheless, they are the State Farmers. Nothing has died so far. Pretty good. I mean, the KD8 charges are just insane. I believe this is pre-patch. Oh, losing one of the Reapers a little bit there. Pre-patch to where the KD8 charge cooldown is really high at this point and does not take as long to get there. KD8 charge is thrown, and defending with Slowlings and Queens against this is so dead scary. So dead scary for the Zerg at this point in time. So, all right. I mean, how are we doing so far? Looking okay. 1 Reaper's died. 7 Lings have died. 8 Drone has died as well. The KD8 charges are getting kind of instant right about now. And yes, you might have speed for your Lings, but you're not out of the woods yet. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 more Reapers showing up. KD8 charges. Woo! Throwing those Queens back. Lings getting blown away whenever they get even close to these dudes. There's just so much damage coming out of their little Gauss pistols. So much, but yet still alive. So this is a gold level 3 Rax Reaper, which I haven't seen, I don't think, ever before. KD8 charges killing a Queen there. Another Queen very low on HP. The Roaches are up, but which one are Ravagers? Ballad, what you want are the Ravagers. I'm calling it right now. 2 of these Reapers are very low on HP. I don't know if they want to go in there or not. Ooh, losing one a little bit carelessly there, but the KD8 charges at some point just kind of become forever. Forever KD8 charges, losing a Queen there and losing another Queen there, blowing himself back with a charge. And suddenly, it's like a Spine Crawler and a Queen against a bunch of Reapers. They're just so cost efficient. 5 Reapers have died, but 18 Lings, 2 Roaches, 3 Queens. And just keeps making Roaches. I'm telling you, a Ravager is worth its weight in gold in this situation, Ballad. You got this thing. Whee! Roaches go flying. Go flying. I mean, here's where the roaches don't have speed. You can hop up in this main base and they'll have to chase you. You don't have to fight them direct, LECOQ. I'm just saying. You don't have to fight them directly. Ooh, that queen. That queen is a juicy target. Now she dead. Now she dead. Now injects are a problem for our third player. He has no queens remaining. His income is going to start to skyrocket here as he can't spend it because he doesn't have the larva required to spend it. Okay, queen did just pop for Ballad. Immediate inject for Ballad. Good job there. Is he going home? Is it cloak? Wait. He's going home. No. These Reapers are useless to you after a certain stage in the game. You have to win with these. Okay, more Reapers coming down. What is our Reaper count currently at? 12. 12 Reapers are here. KD8 charge, KD8 charge, KD8 charge. More. You need more than one. You got to throw down like 6 of them on those roaches and watch them explode. Okay, not like that. You just missed entirely. All right. We're okay. We're calming down here. Are we following up with anything? LECOQ is getting an engineering bay. He does have an expansion. Double expanding behind this, actually. If you can double expand while going 3 racks Reaper, you're probably doing it wrong. One Reaper comes up. One of Bill's buddies comes up here and gets exploded by roaches because he's all by himself. And it looks like this might be it. The Reapers that we have on the field are the ones. I don't know, man. The KD8 charge, it's just, we're going to watch this for the next little while, see how it goes. KD8 charging himself because he was chasing down a queen. Avoid doing that. That's what I recommend. Avoid hitting yourself with your own charges. No. You can't go home. Keep Ballad. No. All right. They're going home. Fine. Didn't need you guys anyway, Bill and his friends. So it's 35 to 18 harvesters right now. Resources loss is about 800, 900 for the Terran and around 1,600 for Ballad. But Ballad is up in worker count. He's got 2 bases very nicely. I would love to see some of these roaches turn into Ravagers. There's enough money to do so. Maybe not enough supply, though. I should have 1 more supply, and he only has 4 available. He's making 4 Overlords to catch up, though, so that's pretty good news. Slow Overlord scouting through says, yeah, there's nothing here that could shoot up for quite a while. So it's a Marine transition for LECOQ. The Reapers are back, man. The Reapers are back here, getting surrounded by Lings. Oh, hopping down, and right where there are roaches. Hopping down to where the roaches were waiting for him on that low ground there. Beautiful, beautiful map awareness there by Ballad. What map he's on, where the Reapers have to go. And he was ready. He was waiting. Again, Ravagers would be great. Tanks on the way from LECOQ. A planetary fortress upgrade done. On one of his expansion here is main. His kind of sneaky third, which is not a traditional third. Oh, kind of. Like, it's as traditional as anything else on this map. Thirds are weird to take. Weird to take on this map. Is also going to be a planetary fortress, which can kill like innumerable number of roaches for sure, especially if there's good repairing going on. So this might be the first game I've ever, well, second game ever I've seen where a 3 racks Reaper did not end up in just straight up victory or defeat for the 3 rackser. I believe one of those was Euthermal versus Serral, something like that. I mean, it was months ago. Euthermal went 3 racks Reaper and then just followed it up with random regular stuff and won a 20-minute game against Serral. I mean, it's probably one of the most impressive things I've seen out of Terran ever on my channel. I don't know if I can find it, but if somebody remembers who that was, put a link in the comments for me, and I'll go ahead and put a little card in the top right for those who come after us. There is a Spire morphing in for Ballad. And Lings are just kind of hanging out right now. They really can't take down that planetary fortress. Absolutely not. Third hatch on the way for Ballad as well. Just kind of mass roaching it is Ballad. Again, I'm going to say this one last time. Ravagers are so good against Reapers with KD8 charge. They're so good. All right, that's all I'm done. Overseer here, scouting things out. Sees there are still a lot of Reapers remaining. Like, they're not all dead. They're not all dead. There are 7 of them. I just don't know what use they are to straight up fight. Oh, Lings, can they save their Overseer? Taking down the Marines. The Reaper's not assisting here. Dude, help. All right. Well, Liberator might take down the Overseer unless she has other places to be, and she does. Perhaps she has to go wash her hair. 4th hatch on the way for Ballad to the left side. And again, Ling's just trying to hold map control. Overseer says, thanks, guys. Thanks for making sure I didn't die. 8 Mutalisks on the way for Ballad. So a Muta transition. I'm liking that. I'm looking at a Muta transition with these planetary fortresses up. And Liberator checks out the 4th base, says there's nothing here for me to kill. Perhaps we will come to the 3rd base, or the natural base rather, and see what there is to kill here. And you know what? There's a lot to kill here. That queen not going to be enough. The mutas, if they can move just a hair over, it'd be nice. 3-shotting the queen, going after the drones. Reaction time poor. This is why it's gold. Come on, Ballad. There he goes. Bringing in his Mutalisks and kaboosh. Goodbye, Liberator. Got a bunch of kills anyway, but not everything. Not everything. Oh, the Reaper's finally getting fully surrounded by the Zerglings. Is that it? Are the Reapers dead? The Reapers are dead. LECOQ is down to 7 Marines and 2 tanks. 7 Marines and 2 tanks. He does have 2 planetary fortresses, which is awesome. But I don't see how he wins this game in any sense. There are 8 mutas out, 2 more on the way. This is one of those games where you're way ahead and you don't know it. And you let your opponent get back into the game because you didn't kill them when you had the chance. It is such a bad feeling to go back and watch those replays. Again, I don't know who submitted this exactly, but if it was Ballad and he saw that there were some Marines and there were 2 tanks and a couple of missile turrets and that was it, I don't know. I mean, at this point, either you expand 100 times, take up to Broodlords and Ultras and Infestors and Vipers and anything you want and then go kill your opponent, or you just kind of go for like a 4-base attack now. I don't know. Okay, there are more missile turrets now than there were previously, so I guess it's not as easy for mutas just to win this thing. But LECOQ is turtling pretty hard. So a 3-Rax Reaper into a turtle. And there we go. Infestation Pit on the way from Ballad. I think he's taking my advice. I think he's going expand as much as you want, tech as much as you want, because right now so much money is being invested into missile turrets and into planetary fortresses that the army can't be that big. Can't be that big for LECOQ right now. I mean, he's up to 18 Marines, which is fine, but not at the 12-minute mark of a game. 18 Marines is not going to win anything after about 12 minutes. So again, this is a situation where the Terran player went for a 3-Rax Reaper and lost it, which is not the end of the world. We've seen Terran players go all in before and end up winning anyway. It's just kind of how they roll. Again, that example with Euthermal was just nuts. Absolutely nuts. The way he managed to do that. So, okay, pro tip for Ballad. If you're going to go Mutaling, get Banelings too. That's how this works. I like that you have a ton of Roaches. That's great, but they need to come with you and they're slow. The reason Ling Bling Muta works is because they're all very fast. They can stick together. Roaches kind of have to waddle behind. You are getting Glial Reconstitution, so that helps a little bit. Also, Muscular Augments for Hydras. Are there any Hydras on the field? No, but Ballad, I think, is planning on getting some of those from his Salt clan. It is a good clan name. I like that very much. I really do. All right, so Muta's just flying around trying to see what they can see. And so far, it's 3 basin right now. Overlords are checking to see if there's a 4th base on the way from the Terran player, and there's not. There's definitely not. Mutaflock is at 16. Get out of there, Marines. Get out of there. Yes, getting out. Okay, one of them died. These guys are really overstimmed, though. I mean, he pulled back because there were tanks. I understand that, but... +1/+1 on the Lings, which means they do take 1 shot from a tank before dying. I don't know. I feel like maybe he could have done it. I know there's Widow Mines. This is getting harder for the Zerg player every minute that passes right now. Roach is defending this 3rd base, the 4th base, happily up and running, defended by a handful of Lings with +2/+1 now. +1 biological, what is the word that I'm going for here? +1 bio attack on the way from LECOQ. As well, Marines and tanks taking down an Overlord along this right side. And some Roaches, don't even by yourselves, Roaches. Where are you going? All right, Roaches by themselves. No, Ling support is coming. Muta support is coming as well. The Widow Mine does get a nice shot off there, but gets killed as there's an Overseer with this army, and the Terran army gets wiped off the face of the map. Ballad's up 177 and 91 total supply. The remaining medevacs are pulling back to the safety of this natural base, and they have a tale to tell, that's for sure. All right, so Ballad's definitely up. He's making 11 Hydralisks. I'd maybe like to see some lurkers here. Some lurkers here would be pretty nice as well. Creep spread, not looking that great. Not really even connecting up his 4th base to the rest of them, but he's got some potential. He's got some tumors there, that's for sure. The Muta's going for it, and the Mutas are going for it. There are a lot of Mutas. Missile turrets are falling very quickly. Can these other 2 die? The other final one? Nope, not the final one. Here's the final one. Is this enough? 16 Mutas are enough to kill it, and the 3rd base is in shambles for LECOQ. Everybody running. Planetary Fortress being directly targeted down. Can it be saved by these Marines? I think it can. Get out of there, Mutas. Get out of there, Mutas. And he wants to get it. The Mutalisks want to, but they can't. Too many Marines. And it's burning down. Will an SCV come in to save it is the question of the day. Oh, a mule comes down to save it, and it is being repaired. All right, so good save there. Almost got the planetary, though. Almost got it. LECOQ trying to go in for a 4th base on the bottom left side, but there's a hatchery there. So I assume there's not really going to be totally feasible. Dude, also you're down 200 to 110 total supply. So Ling, Muta, Hydra coming for Ballad. Is he going after that 3rd base, or is he going for the army? Going for the army seems like a pretty good choice. A lot of these dudes are split up. Terran is better when everybody's together, but here we go. Tank getting some shots off. Muta's taking it out very, very quickly. Planetary Fortress does end up falling. Widowmine gets a nice shot off there. Not enough to kill the Mutas by himself, but still. Pretty good. And actually coming in is LECOQ. Oh, to the 3rd base of Ballad is completely undefended. Get out of there. Run, drones, run for your lives. Not running for their lives. Not running for their lives. So Terran player down to 2 bases. Bad, bad place to be right now. Doubled up in supply. Also a bad place to be, but he did kill a base in exchange for the base that he lost just a second ago. So got Widowmine set up and, ooh, big time hit. 9 kills on that. Widowmine 1. On that one, the Lings want revenge. The Mutas flying around willy-nilly inside the main base of LECOQ, and missile turrets are gone, just kind of hitting buildings wherever they want to right now. Not really focusing their full power, but still making things happen, that's for sure. So barracks falling, Marines coming up kind of one at a time, but it's not what you want to do, right? Go back, defend the main base, men. Can we go up one at a time? No, you may not go up one at a time. You guys are dumb. Missile turrets, 4 missile turrets here inside the main base, enough to chase these Mutas away, and a bunch of missile turrets, no! Flying over the natural base, Mutas are Widowmine shot, taking out a couple more there. Okay, one more there. All right, so Ballad doesn't care. There's a missile turret in his 5th base, I guess it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5th base along this left side. He's just mining. This SCV can also be allowed to exist in peace, which is a wonderful thing as well. Missile turret taking down an Overlord. That was poop and creep, and another potential 4th from LECOQ, but again, he's in a lot of trouble. So Roach, Hydra, Mutalisk here. Again, I'm not sure of what the use the Mutas are. Everything that LECOQ has is really good against air, including Marines and including missile turrets and stuff, but I don't know. The tempted base on the right side gets shut down pretty quickly by the Zerg Swarm. 5th base gonna die here. This is why you don't let the SCV live. He informs to everybody else. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? The Lings are streaming in, just distracting the fire here. Banelings trying to come in as well. I think this hatch survives. Enough Roaches and Hydras are here that the Marines are left behind to die. Are you seriously flying Mutas into the space? Why would you do this, Ballad? Alright, so he's going to kill the missile turrets, but is he going to kill the missile turrets? Because there are still 3 of them attacking. Still 2. Mutalisks are falling very, very quickly, and another one dies. Yeah, I mean, that was not enough Mutas to take down 6 missile turrets. Just a pro tip, as you probably learned from this experience. LECOQ refuses to die, man. I mean, he might be more than doubled up by his opponent, but he's expanding back to his 3rd base. He's got some Widowmines, he's got some Marauders, and some Marines trying to defend at the same time. But, I just don't know that it's going to be enough, is the thing. Ballad's maxed out. He's making 8 more Mutas. Why are you still going Mutas? Why are you still going Mutalisks? This 3rd base is actually... He doesn't know that it's there. He does not know that it's there. These Lings might accidentally discover this base because they're chasing these SCVs up to it, and they do. Widowmine firing there. Mutas, Hydras, Roaches coming from the top side, coming from the bottom side. 3rd base is going to fall. All the medevacs are gone. 49 total supply left for LECOQ. Doesn't even bother lifting up his command center because he knows there's a lot of Hydras here, man, and a lot of Mutas as well. And here we go. This might just be... I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Roach, Hydra, Mutalisk against Terran, but I think this is just a situation where pure macro won. Pure macro won the day. These guys are in gold with a 179 and 144 APM. This is amazing. I did watch the loading screen on this. It's gold. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, these mid-rank madness games are all over the map for player skill. I don't know how this is supposed to work. Greater Spire coming up from Ballad. If you're going to turtle in there, I'm going to absolutely destroy you with my anti-turtle weapon, which is Brewlord. Is he killing his own stuff? LECOQ is killing his own SCVs. Oh no! Is he doing it again? I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. Alright, here comes the Zerg Swarm. Mutalisks leading, Roaches and Hydras following behind. Overseers here as well. Marines retreating as fast as they can, but they are so dead. Overstimmed natural base in shambles for LECOQ, losing those missile turrets. Everybody dying. Main base is all that's left for our Terran player. He throws out the sorry. No GG. Oh! Why, says Ballad. Why is that not a good game? I mean, I guess if you go 3 Rax Reaper and you get denied and then you get rolled, eventually it's maybe not that great of a game, but Widow Mines are here. They could have been part of the battle. They could have maybe made a difference. Although probably not, honestly, probably not. Marines, there we go, facing their fate. They're completely dead. LECOQ isn't leaving, but at the same time, LECOQ is not telling Ballad why this was a bad game, and I think it really just came down to I went through Rax Reaper, it didn't work, and you're so far behind at that point as any normal Terran would be. But yeah, obviously he got overwhelmed by a Roach Hydra Mutalisk composition, which a Marine Marauder Medevac Widow Mine thing would be really good against this particular setup that Ballad has here. Is he going to make him hunt down these refineries as well? LECOQ doesn't want to go home. LECOQ. I don't know. Refinery is up north. This is all that is left. Oh, LECOQ with the last second BM. You don't deserved it. And Ballad is victorious. Okay. That was pretty fun. That was a little pretty fun ZVT Mid-Rank Madness there. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that I did, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another Mid-Rank Madness. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.